So if you're thinking about Orlando as an option that you're going to be moving to, one of the little secrets we've been keeping for a long time is Lake County. And as always, this information is on the house. Now it's just a little bit west, and some of it's a little bit north of Orlando. I've lived here for 20 years. My friend Alexa's lived here for about 15 years, 20 years. And we've been investing here and buying here and helping clients open their eyes to what Lake County has to offer, because it has so much. It's definitely a little bit more affordable. Alexa provides more affordable housing to a lot of people through her investing. And I've turned people on to cities like Clermont, Tavares, Umatilla, Mount Dora are all hidden gems that are so close to Orlando, and still you get all the amenities you get living so close to a big city, but a little bit further out, a little bit cheaper, more affordable, and a little bit more laid-back lifestyle. But the secret's out now, and why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, the traffic is increasing all
Sure.
around. I know you're probably feeling it too. I'm up here in North Lake County, and I love Umatilla, Mount Dora. I think it is an incredible mix of close enough to the city.
Right.
Gosh, when we talk about Orlando, sometimes it's the same distance for me to get into Orlando as it is for my friends that live in town.
Right.
So having the parks and the nature and the other things, as well as all our cute little small towns.
Yeah, we've got the chain of lakes here. We've got Tavares is the seaplane capital of the country, so you see a lot of planes coming and going, and you can overlook the water and sit at restaurants watching planes land. So there's so much to offer here. It's, I think, the bass fishing capital.
I think so.
Something like
People
that,
are a big
somewhere
fan
around
of the
here.
bass.
But yeah, so we have so much going for us here, and we love it. We invest here, we live here, we work here. So if Orange County's Orlando is on your wish list, maybe consider Lake County just as an alternative.
You can get a little more bang for your buck. You can get a little more space out here.
Yeah.
And not only do our renters, but some of the investments that I've flipped and such like that also really get more for your money.
Yeah, I've flipped several homes in Lake County, and Groveland, Clermont, Mineola, I think. So yeah, it's great to see the projects and how these places have transformed. But like I mentioned in some of my videos, we've got the topography, we've still got the nature, and the people that are spearheading all this are really trying to keep that aspect intact. Unlike some of the bigger cities where they just bulldoze everything, Lake County kind of tries to take care of that. So.
Maybe that's because we're going in there and fighting for some of those things to
Yeah,
make sure we
yeah.
keep some nature, which I think is important as well. So, and then the art festivals in Mount Dora are a phenomenal. That's actually why I moved here.
Really?
Because my mother did that show for 30 years. So being able to come and see, and then you have that cute little quaint town of Mount Dora that I'm close to, and I think it's more fun than going downtown Orlando.
Right, and there's even lots of little towns, like I think parts of Mount Dora especially are golf cart friendly. So you can just get in your golf cart and tool around downtown, go have dinner, watch the sunset on the lake, listen to some live music, and then head on home, and without missing all the traffic.
Safely, and they do those little rides to your car too down there.
Yeah, very cool.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the lakes, but the access that we have, I mean, I can hop in my friend's boat at her house and get to almost anywhere in Lake County from that chain of lakes is incredible. So if it is fishing, boating, just hanging out on the water, I think it's an incredible place for, again, a little bit less of a cost and just a great community.
Yeah. So again, if Lake County hasn't been on your radar, I think you need to have a talk with me. Hit me up at 321-439-4277. We'll pick the right areas for you. I'll pick out some communities or cities that might be a good fit. So Alexa, I live down in South Lake County. You live in North Lake County. Do you have any idea what's going on down in my part of the county?
You know, I've driven through and it is just getting crazier. I don't know what anything looks like down there. I used to kind of know some things like that tiki bar maybe, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, tiki bar, that's old school. It's a great spot, a great sunset right on the lake. They have amazing onion rings, burgers, and cold beer. But have you had a chance to learn about the Wellness Way Olympus project?
I have not at all.
That's the biggest thing to hit. Really Orlando, not just Lake County and Clermont, but Orlando as a whole. It's going to be a 250-acre sports and medicine hub.
Oh, wow.
It's going to have soccer fields, ice rinks, sports medicine, training facilities, hotels, convention centers, all wrapped up into this little pocket in Clermont. And Clermont's
Sounds pretty
already
amazing. We shouldn't keep telling everybody.
oh yeah, yeah. Don't move here, everybody, please. But really, it's going to transform the way Orlando and the west side of Orlando into Lake County is seen, because we've got Lake Nona on the east side of Orlando as a tech hub, and now Clermont's becoming kind of a sports medicine. But we've always had that aspect to us, being the choice of champions and Olympians always training here. But now that's just going to take it to another level with this Olympus project. So you need to come and check it out.
Well, you're going to find me lunch, so
I
it'll
will.
be good, right? So that sounds great in Wellness Way. You know, I'm a little more country, so I like having some space and some room to move around. I've got a whole bunch of animals, which you've been lucky enough to play with as well.
Yes.
And so to have cattle and have other things going on up here, while still being an hour from the airport, the international airport for me, as I love to travel. So I get a little bit of everything, the country and close to the other things. And like I said, everything in Orlando, Clermont, everything's an hour or less away from me.
Yeah.
So I get that benefit of being out in the middle of nowhere. And
very cool. I think you might be a little bit closer to the beach to me too.
I think I am. I mean, I like 45 minutes on a good day with no traffic.
I want to highlight Clermont and Winter Garden real fast. We touched on this, but I want to deep dive for you since I live there. The West Orange Trail, Winter Gardens Plant Street with its cafes and breweries. And we have America's favorite farmers market every Saturday from 8 to 1. Come check it out. Plus, Disney's only 15 minutes away. It's perfect for the grandkid visits. It's an outdoor fitness mecca. Clermont is called the choice of champions for triathlete training. We also have a brand new Costco and Trader Joe's. Obviously, there's some cons. Popularity grows to gridlock, right? Traffic. Commuters now face long commutes and drives on State Road 50, getting to the turnpike, and prices keep climbing too. So going back to New Wellness Way, here's a closer look. 45 million Lumberyard District, 400 apartments, dining, and a rooftop bar over Lake Mineola, plus the 20,000 acre Wellness Way plan, 15,000 homes, and the Olympus Sports Village. So builders to watch in communities, Ridgeview, Avalon Point, Horizons West, and Winding Bay and Winter Garden are just the first of Wellness Way villages. So if you're considering something in Lake County, whether you need something a little more rural or the urban sprawl of Orlando coming into Clermont, give me a call. We'd be happy to make the right fit for you, whatever that might be. Give me a call at 321-439-4277. And as always, this information is on the house.